required dialogue.
See,
I'm not.
that's why I can't do customer service from Walmart to McDonald's, any type of fast food, but none of that. I can't do it. Social interaction, somebody gonna get fucked up coming at me the wrong way. I am not the right person to be coming at the wrong way. Straight like that, bro. I'm not even a tough guy or nothing. But what you're not about to do is talk to me a certain type of way. Cause now I'm looking like a bitch. Now I'm looking like a hoe. And it's just not that. You let somebody bitch you one time, they gonna keep on running over you. Don't let nobody bitch you. Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? I'm not one to waste time, so I'm get straight into it. Today about to be reacting to what the F, I can't cuss this early in the video, is the Gen Z stare. Now, what is the Gen Z stare? Me personally, I never heard of it. I don't even know if I'm Gen Z. I'm 21. I think I am. I'm not a millennial, am I? I don't know how that shit work, but we gonna see. Oops.
Okay, so within the last few days of my For You page, all I've been hearing about is this Gen Z stare. Dog, what the hell is the Gen Z stare?
Yeah,
I'm in Gen Z myself,
please
and I
tell
still
me.
don't understand this shit at all. Like, I'm not a 42-year-old kid like some of you say. Like, I'm actually in Gen Z. But according to the AI overview, which obviously isn't the best source ever, I know, but the Gen Z stare refers to a perceived blank, emotionless gaze that some observe in younger individuals, particularly within the Gen Z demographic. So yeah, according to the AI overview, it's like this deer in the headlights type of thing.
Bro,
For
like
example,
who going
that one
around?
King
Bro,
Von
time
anti-piracy
out. I can't even
screens
pause the video like that. Bro, who the fuck going around looking at
overview, it's like this deer in the
staring at
head.
motherfuckers? Like, who is doing that? Like, I don't really see that too often. If I am seeing that, they either wanna, if it's a girl she wanna fuck, if it's a nigga he wanna fight. Cause why the fuck is you looking at me like that? What?
Type of thing. For example, that one King Von anti-piracy screen stare that went viral. But something a little bit less menacing than that. Something a little more oblivious looking. And that happens to me. I get deep in thought. I zone out. I'm just on goddamn autopilot. And whenever this happened to me, I was always at my job, and it would be during a 6-hour shift. And I would just be so tired, I just disassociate for a second. And then the other 50% of the internet thinks it's more like this. And this is turning
Wait.
for a second. And then the other
The Gen Z people are born from 1990s. Oh, I am Gen Z.
50% of the internet thinks it's more like this. And this has turned into a whole war. Okay, war is a crazy word for it, but debate on TikTok. And that's why it went so viral, because it became a whole debate on what this thing actually meant. But here's the first example of what people think the Gen Z stare is.
Hi, welcome in. How is everyone tonight? Can I get you started with something to drink?
You see,
And it's just,
who the fuck is doing that? Like, I gotta be out of touch with culture. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like, is that like awkwardly social people that's doing that shit? I'm confused.
blank. They think we are that socially inept to the point where we don't even respond at all. Yeah, man, we're just gonna say nothing. It's totally realistic. Like, you seriously act like we can't even order a burger. Dog, what are we talking about? Like, yes, Gen Z sucks at socializing. I'm willing to admit that. But I'm not willing to admit I can't order a burger at a restaurant. Like, this is literally an exaggeration. There is no way that is the exact Gen Z stare that everyone is talking about. Because when the is this happen? Like, I'm pretty sure we can all respond when it comes time to order a burger. Because if there's dialogue inputs that are required, we're all responding. They act like it's our first day on Earth. Like, seriously, bro, what? Alright, this has to be a troll. There is no way. Never mind. It says, stop deliberately misinterpreting this. It might not be all of them, but it's majority of Gen Z customers. Majority of Gen Z, last time I checked.
Majority of who? Who the fuck does that? I'm confused.
20s. But yeah, we got Braindead Comments on this video saying, Gen Z is about to be in the comments saying, I just don't want to talk to you. Meanwhile, they're at a restaurant where talking to people is required. Is this a joke, bro? Like, I swear, this whole video's gotta be rage bait. Because there's no way you think Gen Z, all of Gen Z, or no, sorry, majority of Gen Z customers are like this. Like, people are really trying to make it worse than it actually is.
Or what if a motherfucker fed up and going through something, and they just don't want to talk? And they don't know how to tell you that they don't want to talk. I'm just confused. I'm just giving out different scenarios on where motherfuckers would just be staring blankly. Or I'm probably listening to a podcast. Actually, I meditate a lot of the time. I meditate with my eyes open. So I'll probably throwing like a podcast or something in my ears while I'm at work. Not just stare. Not even by nobody. I'll be in my own space and I'll be staring. And they probably come over there while I'm doing that. But that's meditating, because this is the difference between the Gen Z stare and meditating. I'm meditating to be at one with myself, to gain some, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, no one's trying to be nonchalant and aura farm at a goddamn restaurant. Like, we just want to get our food and go. With the average Gen Z interaction, this shit is not happening, bro. I'm sorry. It's just not. And not everyone in Gen Z is a terminally online gremlin that doesn't even step outside at all. Well, obviously, Gen Z did not resonate with this.
What's new with Google Ads?
You know it's crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna get an ad blocker.
Google AI powers campaigns
when I get
that work
monetized.
for
Don't even
you.
worry about it, y'all.
This at all. So they didn't think this was the actual stare, and instead thought it was the second example. That's not how you bag, honey. What are you doing?
Yeah, now that's not. Nah, you're not about to be talking to me like that while I'm at work. Like you the professional. You come back this shit, then. What the fuck?
My God, like I just, it's insane. But yeah, this is when most people would use the Gen Z stare and just stare at them blankly. Because in this scenario, I would be so done.
Yeah, okay, I get it, motherfucker. That's not how you do it. Straight like that, like, get the fuck out my face. You didn't come back for your breaking time. Get out my face. Straight like that, bro.
Would want to stop existing. So I would just go deer in the headlights mode for the rest of the interaction. I don't even care. Let's make it awkward because I want to pull up all aggressive and shit. So this is definition 2 that people have coined the "are we dead ass" stare. Or you say like, are you being for real right now in your head?
Now
and I mean,
you got
customer
me.
service workers just
Now you
go
got
through
me.
hell the entire day at some places. It's either you're super busy for the entire day or it's just straight tumbleweeds. And you know, on those busy days, you might happen to deal with some idiots. Or you might be having a rough day already and something stupid just sets you off. But you don't want to get fired at the same time. Because that's what really the second definition really encapsulates. Try not to get fired challenge impossible. But yeah, I don't know. In other cases, I know this might be a head move, but look, sometimes I don't even want to respond to people. I just can stare at them. Not for basic social interaction. Like, obviously, if they're being a nice person, like, I will respond to them. But if they're being all passive aggressive and in my face, I'm not responding to you. If you pull up to the counter and you're like, hey, I don't think I have to respond.
I'm just looking at you like, you're not talking to me, so who the fuck is you talking to? I don't have to say those words for you to get the vibe. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I don't know,
Straight
man.
like
I'm just going to stare at you, bro. And if there's some dialogue inputs that I have to do that are required, then I'm going to do the bare minimum.
Okay, I do the Gen Z stare,
just to get you out of my face. And obviously, customer service is not the most friendly place ever. And that's where people think this, quote, Gen Z stare occurs the most. Sometimes people might look at you like this, but it's going to happen. The third definition that I've been seeing going around is that they're on the customer service side, and they say nothing at all. Happened to me a couple times. Went up to a cashier. I said, how's it going? They said nothing. What do you want me to do? Cry about it on TikTok? No, I kept it pushing, bro. I could just tell they were tired. They're going through some shit. Whatever. They're in customer service. I can tell how they're doing just by their lack of response. And there's also some cases where I accidentally dissociate on somebody. My bad, bro. I'm going through literal hell right now. Customer service is not for the weak. If I'm in a bad mood and there's no required dialogue, I'm not.
That's why I can't do customer service from Walmart to McDonald's, any type of fast food, but none of that. I can't do it. Social interaction, somebody gonna get fucked up coming at me the wrong way. I am not the right person to be coming at the wrong way. Straight like that, bro. I'm not even a tough guy or nothing. But what you're not about to do is talk to me a certain type of way. Cause now I'm looking like a bitch. Now I'm looking like a hoe. And it's just not that. You let somebody bitch you one time, they gonna keep on running over you. Don't let nobody bitch you.
And shit, bro. Like, we all have bad days. We're not perfect AI robots who are gonna have the perfect response every time. It's just a part of life. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're genuinely heated about this, there's some dialogue inputs that are required, then yes, you're gonna have to say shit. And you know, every time I've interacted with a Gen Z worker, they've done their job. And that's all that's really required, to be honest. And you know, they might say, nice weather we're having today. And you just get a blank stare. Keep it pushing. Sometimes people might not answer you. Like, whatever, dude. Like, that's happened to me when I was a cashier. I said, how are you? And I got no answer. Or sometimes we might do it by accident and just fuck up. Like, we're all human. Like, whatever. Because sometimes you're not gonna get the greatest customer service of all time, as long as they're not rude to you. They really act like it's the end of the world. We're so socially inept that we can't order food. We can't formulate sentences at all. And another thing I've been seeing about this is how, I guess, people complaining or making fun of how we process shit super slow. And sometimes this does happen to me, to be honest. And honestly, who the fuck cares? Like, there's just be no time.
Sometimes you gotta run it through your head to like make sure that you heard what the fuck you heard, cause you don't want to jump into something with confusion. Take your time, bro. Time ain't going nowhere. Actually, it is. Time is of the essence. But take your time.
Limit on how fast you respond. Like, that's just stupid. And they, of course, they act like we take years to respond. And sometimes people might need those couple extra seconds to process what you just said. Like, obviously, shit happens. Like, they're not gonna be always alert and awake all the time. The Gen Z stare hits different when you're just trying to order food.
Hi, how are you? Can I get a kid's cheeseburger Happy Meal with no onions? My daughter has like this weird onion allergy, so I just want to make sure those aren't on there. And a Sprite to drink, please. Okay.
And let's just be totally honest.
Somebody definitely did that shit to me one time, bro. A couple times at McDonald's.
Right, this is 1 in a million chance of this happening. I guarantee you this person that they so-called interacted with for their order happened to have like a 2-second pause or something like that. And obviously they're gonna think it took forever, and so of course they're exaggerating, making it into a TikTok. So this shit did not happen. Top 5 things that never happened.
That definitely happened
right
to
here.
me.
I don't know, is this a trend to just shit on
that motherfucking that McDonald's on Green Tree, that nigga was retarded though, I ain't gonna lie. He was just slow as a person. That's all I was.
Hired retail workers, I don't know, probably is at this point. It's more of like a retail stare because I get so tired after a long day when I'm on my last hour of the day. Okay, so it's a day later. Obviously didn't really think this whole Gen Z stare thing was a big deal, but apparently it was because this happened. Yesterday, it made it on Fox News. I mean, who's surprised? Is it like a slow news day? This isn't that important. This is why it's on this channel. I mean, who's surprised? Is it like a slow day? This isn't that important. This is why it's on this channel, The Duck. This is not the most important political takes of all time on here. It's just me explaining internet culture. That's it. But the funny thing is, I don't watch the news. So how do I know it's on the news? Well, I sat down at the dinner table yesterday, and the first words out of my dad's mouth were, "Have you guys heard of this Gen Z stare?" And my mind just exploded. There is no way this made it on the news. It can't be this important. Come on, guys. Let's be for real right now. How did this air on national television?
That is
wild. But yeah,
wild.
what can you take from this video? If I was a viewer outside looking in, holy unemployment. That's what I would say. The Gen Z stare can be used in multiple different contexts.
It definitely can be used in multiple different contexts. And I feel like a lot of people suck at reading context because it's like a lot of people lack respect and a lot of people want respect. And you're not going to get respect if you don't give respect. But now I know, I walked into this video not knowing what the fuck it was, but I know exactly what the Gen Z stare is now. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below if you are Gen Z. Do y'all typically do that shit? I do it, motherfuckers got me fucked up. But if you're not Gen Z, you probably older. What do y'all think about the Gen Z stare? I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir. Oh.